Hello, today I will be showing you my homemade Iron Man Ark Reactor that you can make yourselves for under $5. So this Ark Reactor is basically a circular piece of plastic that I 3D printed, but you can make this out of foam board, wood, plastic, anything you find that's a circle and has a little middle piece. So just like a circular piece of wood or foam board, and then you just drill a bunch of holes in them or just poke a bunch of holes with a pencil. And then what you want to do is put LEDs inside it throughout the holes and wire it all up in a parallel circuit and attach a battery to it, and it's that simple. And then what you want to do on the front half where the LEDs are actually facing, you're going to want to cover every LED in hot glue and put a generous amount of it, and then you're going to want to put a paper towel over the LEDs to diffuse the light that comes off of it, so it isn't like there's actual lights, it's more like it's a glowing effect. And I'm going to put this powered up. Now what you see is, you can see this, but you see how there's the LED kind of shining through. That's still okay, but if you put a piece of paper over it, it's looking better. And this is the circuit diagram that you're going to want to follow to make this. So these two rings out here are each wires. This is a battery over here, and then each wire is connected to one terminal on the battery, and then your LEDs just connect to every single one of those. It's in a parallel circuit, and it's extremely easy to do, and you don't even need to solder it. You can just wrap the wires around and then put hot glue like me. I didn't even solder anything. I just wrapped the wires around with your hands and then put a bit of like tape over it. But you could solder it if you want. I just didn't, just to show you how easy this can be. Okay, I got a red shirt, so I'm going to put the red shirt over it. And now we're going to power it up. And you can see how much that actually resembles Tony Stark's Ark Reactor. I'm going to turn it off, and look how cool that looks in the dark. You can walk around with this thing in the dark and everyone will be going crazy for how cool it looks. What you want to do is you're going to want to put tape on it, and then, or tape or a strap, stick it to your chest, and then you could put the battery in your pocket with the wires going down, and it's a really cool costume, and it's really cheap to make. I can link all the parts that I used down below, and even the 3D printed file if you decide to 3D print it or have access to a 3D printer.